Hello，大家好，我係 Kenny。咁今日咧就係3月8號朝頭早9點鐘，就等我扎特林搬晒啲嘢上車先。我哋水、餅乾、whisky、拍攝器材、衫呢度。好，我哋執好嘢，我哋即刻出發。經過2個半鐘頭車嘅揸車，咁而家第一站咧就嚟到呢度 Margaret River 啦，就呢個叫我唔識讀啊呢個。
The way that we pronounce the name of the cave is Nilgi, and it's spoken with a silent G.
總之我而家就喺呢個地方啦。咁呢個咧就係山洞嘅，咁就可以入去行下啦。我哋咁而家咧首先要入去買飛先，我哋。好啦，我哋已經入去啦，我哋。好啦，啱啱入嚟咧就買完飛啦。咁其實 Margaret River 呢個位咧就佢呢個 area 就有4個 cave 嘅。咁我今條片咧我就淨係揀一個嚟拍，其他 cave 咧就應該聽日只可以去到2個啫。咁所以今個 trip 我應該係4個之中咧，我只係去到3個嘅。咁可能其他 cave 嘅部分咧，我就可能會擺啲喺片頭 intro 嘅部分啦。我就唔想即係4條片都係講山洞咁樣啦。咁而家咧我就已經買咗飛啦。咁就呢個係一個 semi guide tour 嚟嘅。咁就咧佢就應該可能會有啲人咧，即係可能播 MP3 咁樣咧，就帶你去行呢個 cave 咁樣嘅。咁除咗我今次買呢個 semi guide tour 咧，咁其實佢另外有一個 tour 就係叫 adventure tour 嚟嘅。咁嗰個就價錢比較貴啲，同埋就好似比較多嘢玩嘅。因為我同同事講起嗰陣時咧，我同事係 strongly recommend 我參加呢個 adventure tour 嘅。但係問題即係因為依家COVID 嘅關係啦，咁所以佢呢個 adventure tour 咧就暫時就冇搞到。咁所以依家就淨係得返呢個 semi guide tour 嘅啫。咁嗰個 adventure tour 好似唔知成101蚊，即係一個人。咁我呢個就好似唔知20零蚊一個人嘅啫。咁而家咧我就等緊呢個 tour 開始嗱，咁就喺呢個艇仔嗰度咧，咁就喺度等啦。咁呢度咧應該都係全部啲同行嘅團友啦。呢度應該都係咁係啦。我哋而家喺度都係等嘅啫，都係。
So this is the only entry and exit point to Nilgi Cave Systems. You will all pass underneath of it, but there is a low overhang on the rocks about halfway down, so just be careful there. This is just to bring your attention to looking after your head, okay? Because on that main chamber on those stairs, you are all going to have to duck just a little bit.
Oh, so steep.哇！開始冚頭啦，開始好啦。聽完個 tour guide 講嘅，咁我哋而家就正式落去啦。哇！好靚啊呢度。咁呢度咧就係37米 underground 嘅。而家咧，我哋已經沿途咁樣落去咧，就係有350級樓梯咁樣慢慢落去嘅。哇！佢嗰啲 crystal 咁樣啲水，啲結晶嗰啲咁樣啊，啲石嗰度，哇！好靚啊！哇！呢度 你好近距離咁見到啦呢啲，哇靚到啊！哇呢啲唔知喎，開始冚頭啦！我依家已經，哇！開始冚頭啦，好窄啊呢度！哇！真係呢度肥啲都過唔到呢度。你睇下，你睇呢度，好肥到過唔到啊！哇！ouch！ 已經冚頭啦，我已經。哎呦！嗱，呢度啲樓梯係非常之斜，同埋好細級啊！呢度，喂，哇，好靚啊！呢度，哇！呢啲黃色咁樣呢啲，好似乜鬼啊？蜜蜂豆咁樣好似。要黃色一大劈咁樣，呢啲，哇！呢度完全係真係要踎低咁樣過呢度，太高嘅唔好處啊！你完全要係踎低咁樣過呢度。呢啲你似唔似啲花膠啊？好似大塊嗰啲花膠咁嘅。咁啊，頭先個 tour guide都講過就話最好咧就唔好掂嗰啲石嘅，因為呢啲點講咧，石嘅結晶咧就係要花好耐時間咁生出嚟嘅，咁所以咧。如果我哋走去掂佢咧，就可能會令到佢甩色啊，或者即係會係剝落嘅。入到嚟呢度咧，開始就點講，氧氣唔係咁夠咧，所以就開始唞氣有少少急促啦。咁又未至於到去呼吸困難嗰隻，但係就開始要唞多幾啖氣啦。呢兩粒好大啊！呢兩粒超大嚿啊！哇！你可以見到嗰度咧，中間係好幼咁樣連住咗嘅。哇！咁所以咧，嗰啲啊千祈唔好掂啦，因為嗰啲一掂咧就應該會斷嗰啲。超長呢個，超長呢個，呢度我淨係連埋一嚿呢度。哇！呢度真係實在太誇張啦！呢度，哇！呢度，好啦，繼續。行啦，我哋而家，哇！入到嚟呢度咧就比較濕啊，好容易出汗啊。How long does it roughly take to grow like this long?
Okay, so on average it takes 1 centimetre to form over the course of 100 years.
1 centimetre in 100 years?
Yes, correct.
Wow.
So that's thousands of years of growth here.
Yep.
But the end result is it would be determined by how much rainfall.
Okay.
So how much rain actually hits the ground, and then how much of that actually will seep through the top, like the soil profile, and then make its way into the cave system. So then how it makes its way in.
Okay.
So in this case here, it's a little bit rippled.
Yep.
So this is a continual growth cycle. So instead of
Yep.
just stripping away, it's continually formed.
Yep.
So you could say that it's likely that this was occurring in a really wet phase of the cave's formation.
Yeah. So because it's all the water is keep coming down, so it's like continuously going further down.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about, because I saw some of those, it's like that one, it's like on the top and then the bottom is like connected each other.
Yes.
But it doesn't make sense from the bottom to grow upwards, right?
So the droplet of solution will, if it doesn't evaporate on the tip of a stalactite, it'll fall, it'll burst,
Yep.
and then the carbon dioxide is released and the particles of calcite will start to build up from the base. So as it continues this droplet to fall and build up, this is how the stalagmites are forming. So perhaps not every little droplet will fall, but it will evaporate and
Yep.
extend just by a tiny bit, and then over the course of, you know, possibly thousands of years,
Yep.
they can begin to join up. It's amazing, hey?
It is.
It's really cool.
Because it's also like amazing like how they can form just like a really thin column,
Yep.
but not as big as these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then those beautiful sheets that just
Yes.
find the angle. And then you just think you just come down a little tiny hole in the ground and poof, it opens up into this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow, it is.
Enjoy the rest of the cave.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
好啦，我就啱就成個 cave 就叫做行咗2個圈啦。咁其實真係好快嘅，成個 cave 大概半個鐘頭到就應該行得晒㗎啦。我初頭仲打算預2個鐘頭添，以為呢度好大添。咁就依家咧就由個地底嗰度上翻嚟啦。依家啊，吸翻啲新鮮空氣先啊！因為下底咧有好多啲二氧化碳 carbon dioxide， 所以咧就好難透氣啊。所以依家要 catch 翻幾啖氣先。好啦，如果你好似打算我咁樣諗住一次過去幾個唔同嘅 cave 嘅咧，你可以喺出嚟去翻個 souvenir shop 嗰度咧，你就可以 pre-book 你下一個 cave 嘅日子咁樣嘅，咁就可以有一個 discount。因為我頭先入去原價咧就係唔知22個半，咁如果你喺頭先嗰個 souvenir shop 嗰度 book 埋咧，佢有 discount 就係16蚊嘅，咁所以就大概平咗差唔多成6個幾。所以如果嚟呢度嘅朋友係打算你去唔同個 cave 嘅咧，你就可以就喺去完一度咧，就喺嗰度即刻買埋去下一個 cave 嘅入場券咧，咁你就可以平啲噶啦。咁第一個 cave 咧，咁就真係嚟到呢度啦，一個非常之意想不到嘅 cave， 亦都非常之期待聽日去埋另外嗰2個 cave 到底會係點樣啦。咁另外嗰2個 cave 咧就應該可能淨係得上嘅啫，因為就睇下呢條片夠唔夠長啦。如果呢條片唔夠長嘅話咧，我可能就拍啲咁樣就整長呢條片去啦。咁今日就係咁多啦，非常期待下一個旅程。咁我哋下一集再見啦，我哋啊呢度啦，見到啦，呢個啱啱喺正個頂嗰度啊，好靚啊！